and Felipe Andrew had Pena in a pretty nasty looking knee bar at one point. And
so, partner, this is a revenge match.
it is. Last year, tell us why.
Well, if we were both there. We both watched it happen up close. And speaking of revenge, this is it right now.
Wow.
And the reason why we say that, ladies and gentlemen, is Gaudio last year, and I think he got clipped there in the groin there, and so he's going to be given a second to recover, I think. But last year, in the semifinals, Gaudio was paired up with Felipe Pena's coach and mentor, Hamalo Bahal, and with seconds ticking off the clock, Gaudio locked in a very tight straight foot lock, or just a regular foot lock, toe hold. And he ended up dislocating the ankle of Bahal. It was one of the nastiest looking things I think I've seen up close in a jiu-jitsu match. Gaudio ended up taking that match and losing by a referee's decision to Galvao in the finals that year. And now we see Pena taking on Gaudio, maybe looking to avenge the loss, but not just the loss, the brutal way that he was finished. This is what makes the World Championship great too, is these great storylines. I mean, you couldn't write this thing any better. It's like violent poetry.
I know.
Gaudio looking to cartwheel past the guard of Pena.
And he hips in.
Pena does what he does so well. He recovers. Oh, Gaudio, he messed that up.
He did.
He wanted to go for a toe hold himself. There may be a little bit of gamesmanship going on here with the toe holds.
Maybe. I don't know. But, you know, Pena got toe holded yesterday, I believe, and it was a nasty one.
Well,
the grimace in the face.
I pointed this out in one of his last matches. He's got his feet taped up like boots.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's to hide which one is injured, because it was one of them that he got, and it was bad. It was grunting, limping afterwards, but he managed to survive.
Yeah, and Felipe Andrew had one of those, and you could tell he was in a bit of pain for a moment. Andrew never able to lock it in for enough time, but there was a moment there where it looked like Felipe Andrew might get the victory via straight ankle lock on Pena in their matchup. Gaudio is a very menacing guy on the mats.
Yeah.
He fights just how he looks.
Yep. Trying to cut an angle.
A big, strong guy, a guy that competed as low as middleweight here recently, now up to super heavy.
And it now scores 2.
But from 50-50 here, Gaudio could easily get it back here. Gaudio coming up now. He's going to get the 2 now. All tied up except for a penalty on the side of Gaudio. And that penalty, I mean, as close as this thing is right now, could make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And Pena comes back to the top and takes the lead once again. Gaudio locking up the 50-50 guard. Gaudio would love to get a hold of one of those taped up ankles.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. Right now, he's a long way from it right now.
Gaudio, I would describe as the type of guy that when you compete against him, he has ill intentions.
Well,
There's some ill will toward you. There's, you know, we talked about Muhammad Ali earlier showing a lot of respect to Leandro Lo in their matchup. Gaudio's not going to show the same respect here to Pena. Trying to figure out what's going on here, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was a.
Oh, I guess they're giving a passivity, which actually
maybe.
It's a bit of a surprise to me, just from the standpoint I've seen. I suppose I've seen worse today.
Yeah, we've seen lots of 50-50 that didn't get any.
Yeah.
But I will welcome that.
Yeah, absolutely. No complaints here. Gaudio working out at an angle here on Pena. Got a hold of the left sleeve of Pena. And he's picking his moment here. There are techniques that he has at his disposal that he is not pulling the trigger on right now. And part of the reason why is, well, here he goes.
Yeah, to get an opportunity, get those legs in.
And Pena now on a footlock of Gaudio, who seems to be rolling with it quite well, and establishes the top position and squares the scoreboard, although Pena now leads with a handful of advantages in his favor.
Pena scooping up the leg. Gaudio here earlier did a good job to defend this position from prior match.
Gaudio obviously involved in a barn burn of a match earlier today with Keenan Cornelius.
Yeah, it's very, very good match. He won it right at the end with an advantage on a straight footlock.
Gaudio now on that leg of Pena again, back into 50-50. Close to a reap here. Let's see if the referee wants to reset the foot. Gaudio using it to rotate out. He's going to use it to come up here.
Yep.
And he's going to try to drag him down. They're in the middle of the mat here, so this is a good position for this. We'll see if he shrugs him down to come on top, or if he maybe attempts to take the back off of this.
Yeah, it depends if he drops the leg, tries to take the back, or jumps for a knee
right
bar.
into a knee bar. We put pressure on it hard there for a second.
Yeah. But it's a fairly low percentage, that jumping knee bar, because there's a lot of space.
Yeah.
I
like the creativity. I mean, no complaints here. That was fun to watch. But I agree with you that there's a lot of space there, especially for someone like Pena to escape out of.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're seeing the bloodlust that someone like Gaudio has. He did receive an advantage for that knee bar. You could tell for a moment there, Pena felt it.
Yeah. Scary nonetheless.
Yeah. A guy like Gaudio leaping to break your knee in half.
Yes. So now Gaudio will score 2, but down by 1 advantage.
With 1:50 left to go.
And a penalty.
You know, he found a way to get that advantage that he needed against Keenan Cornelius.
He did.
Earlier today. Can he do it again against Felipe Pena? And this is a position Pena knows all too well.
Yeah.
A position he got stuck in with Andre Galvao last year. And now Pena back on top here.
Yep.
Back in the lead, at least temporarily here. Time is getting very short here. 1:05 left in this men's heavyweight final. And now Gaudio on top.
Yep.
Reversal of this position. And they're trying to get the pants of Gaudio pulled back up here. at least his underwear pulled back up.
Yeah. But again, he's got this problem with down by an advantage and a penalty.
He may need to find a way to get on one of those legs without surrendering the bottom position here. And if he can clear and back step out of these legs here, he'll do well for himself here. He's in a tough spot here because Pena can sweep him right back here. He's trying his best to rotate out. If Pena sweeps him here, he'll at least tie up the time period for long enough.
Yep.
And Gaudio doing everything he can.
Not gonna do it though.
Nope, not this time. Nope. Lightning will not strike twice for Gaudio. Pena, who gets up limping on that leg that caught the knee bar.
Yeah, Pena takes it.
And the winner, representing Gracie Baja, Felipe Pena.
Yep. He's going to limp out of the 2018
that gold
World
medal is going to
Championship.
definitely mean something. It's awesome action here. Back and forth. A lot of 50-50 action in this contest. Reap underneath. Here's the flying knee bar.
I talked to someone that competed against Felipe Pena earlier this week, and they had remarked to me that they didn't think that he was 100% healthy coming into this, and that was just their guess based on rolling with him in previous years and rolling with him this time.